Hello, my friends. My name is Mel, the Money Coach. Welcome to another episode of my YouTube channel called Mel, the Money Coach. We are talking about budgeting basics this week. If you remember last week, we went over the current landscape of finances. The week before that, we went over what a financial coach does. Now, this week, we're covering budgeting. So on the last episode, we went through what a zero-based budget is and how important that is. Now today we're going to talk briefly about the basics of a budget, how to do it. So, there's really four basic components of a budget: your income, giving, saving, and spending. It's really quite simple from a mathematical perspective. You list your income at the top line, the top of the budget. You can do this with a pen and paper. You can do this with a spreadsheet. You can use an every dollar budgeting app like Dave Ramsey suggests, which is what my husband and I use, and it's just amazing. It's changed our budgeting completely. However you want to do it is totally fine. So you list your income. You list every expense you have. And this includes, line by line, going through your statements and really identifying everything you're spending money on. Where this can get tricky is if you have multiple credit cards that you're swiping all over the place. It can get really confusing for this payment and that payment and this amount and this, all this different, things going everywhere. That's part of the simplicity of paying off your credit cards and not using credit cards, is you have one account and you have in and out of just your checking account, and that's obviously much simpler. So income, expenses, and you subtract the two. Whatever's left over is the margin that you have. Now, hopefully we don't have a negative margin, but sometimes you'll find if you're needing to supplement your lifestyle with credit cards, that's probably where the negative is coming from. You have literally less, income than you're spending, which is a problem and not sustainable for the long term. So I want to help you. I know budgeting is so simple in theory, but it's very difficult to keep your money behaving and keep your budget on track. And so that's really where coaching comes in, is I can tap into that behavior around money, all the different things we have going everywhere with family and kids and husband and spouses, all these different things. That's where I can really lean in, identify those, those problem areas where we can get better and help walk alongside you as you improve and get better at budgeting and sticking to a budget. So I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mel the Money Coach, and I want you to sign up for a free 15-minute consultation with me. I would love to hear from you. I would love to walk alongside you and help in any way that I can. If you have any budgeting tips, feel free to comment below, either on YouTube or Facebook. I would love to hear what they are, and I would love to talk about them on a future video. I'll see you next time.